Alright, so mummies, how's your coffee break just now?
Excellent.
Good, Alhamdulillah. Okay, maybe kita boleh penuhkan dekat depan. Okay, thank you, Farah. Right. Okay, so mummies, let's just have a quick recap, right? Okay. Hold on. Alright, so a quick recap from our module 1 just now. So what did you learn from what we covered, discovering MOM as moms just now? Okay, just a quick recap. Any mummy?
You are not alone.
You are not alone. Okay? Okay?
Everyone needs support system. Even your car pun nak digital.
Yeah, even your car can be your support system. Okay, anyone else? Maybe you can share something, something personal that you feel like you want to share yang relatable to what we covered just now. Mummies?
Your support system doesn't necessarily have to be your husband. It can also be other parties.
Yeah.
And it's not that, for example, like my husband is not my strong support system, but I have been with him for like what, over 30 years. Right? So, and honestly, I think it's okay because I need him as someone to gossip. Because he doesn't remember, right? Yeah. Exactly, right? So it's a safe place for me to vent something because I knew it, you wouldn't even remember. Yeah. So you can look at it that way. But I can understand, I mean, like, I went through what you guys are going through, the struggles and all that stuff. But I guess if you do it with, kata orang kita menerima takdir, in that sense, then you are more comfortable.
Yes.
So if you always berkira dengan your husband, oh I did more, you did less, then that is where the struggle is. That is where it's going to hit you inside. But if you feel that, oh yeah, I enjoy doing it, I want to do it, then it really gets easier. Tapi when you start comparing, dia ni asyik tidur je, aku tidur sejam pun dah 2 jam. Kan? Then you start to have that inner silence war.
Wow.
So if you're not happy, just say, if I penat lah, buat lah nak tidur. So tidur is actually my shutdown system. I reset my whole system by sleeping. So my husband would know, if I sleep, it means I am tired. I need that sleep. Yeah. So that is my ritual. So you have to find a way to release it. So kalau macam I nak jalan, nak pergi karaoke, I just go. I mean cakap dia, I nak keluar tau. So I nak pergi ada ni, I nak pergi karaoke. Jaga anak pergi bar. I just go. I don't say, mungkin berdosa lah tapi I think Tuhan pun faham pun. Kita ada limit and we have done our level best. And kita sebagai manusia biasa, right? We need that space for us.
Yes.
So kalau I nak jalan-jalan, you jaga anak I pun, I nak pergi tau. Okay, I jaga. I belah je. I pray and go.
That's from the senior mom, right? So a lot of things that we have to learn. We still get, like what I mentioned during our last program to the moms, kan. Basically, Motherhood Academy, there is no end. We are not going to graduate as a mother until our kids become a mother, or even until they die, or even whenever we die. Yeah, it's a Motherhood Academy. So every day is a learning process for us. So just to recap again, Discovery MOMS is where we emphasize on making things work, offering opportunities. M stands for mentoring effectively. And S, last but not least, is for seeking support. Right. Okay, all right. So any of you have any other additional info that you want to share when it comes to the MOMS, something, or like, is there any idea that you have and you would like to offer that opportunity to other mummies? Anything that you can share, something maybe personal or relatable to your career? Like for example, for Nani and Lin, you all come from the freelancing job and you're also looking for recruitment, okay? So you want to invite other moms to actually build their income together. So is there something that you might want to share?
Okay.
macam when we talked just now, like, I hear from Ika said that she felt a bit frustrated when she tell something to her husband. I think for me, myself, yes, I said that my husband is one of my biggest support system. But at the same time, I prefer to do things by myself. I mean, I love bringing kids alone without him because I don't want people to put some restriction because I like the child to just do whatever they want to do. So and then uh, for me some like I hear the mother say that they just want the husband to listen and don't say anything. But my husband actually, when I went out to him, he was just quiet, like really quiet. He will not say anything. Like Russian. It's like to the wall. I seek some validation. So I want the feedback.
I see.
I want some. He give me a feedback. So I think different people will have a different perspective on things. But for me, I think what I learned about marriage, what I learned about motherhood, I think if I don't have an accident last year, I wouldn't know that I really love him. I really need him in my life. I think that the incident that happened, for some people they might laugh, but I choose to fight. And I think for after I look back after 1 year, I'm glad that I fight for it because I can see the improvement. I can see that he tried to make it worse, and now we actually love each other and understand each other more.
Oh. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes. Yeah, like as for me, I share I also found quite a struggle at that time when I had small kids, and then even though I was a SAM, I would still look for something to do at home because that time it was pandemic, so I think everyone had kind of the same struggle. So was really involved into stock market and crypto because I would just want to keep my brain productive. And what matters at that time was actually the support system of having the community as well, who's talking about the market, about the chart. I can read charts. So basically, sometimes it's not just about me being productive, but it's also for me to connect with other people, even though it's virtually, right? So from there on, as market crash, I just wanted to explore something non-financial because it's really kind of tiring to, actually talk about the market. You have to face clients. So I just wanted to find something more relatable to me as a mother. So I needed that circle, that support system. So I was looking for one. I have 4 sisters. So imagine, even I have 4 sisters, they are very supportive. My mom very supportive. Still, I just needed a new circle, like minded moms. But everyone are at different stage and different phase. So when I wanted to run play dates with my own circle, my own mommy friends, sometimes they have challenges in terms of timing. Tiba the kids not well, or when my kids are ready, they go travel. So then when we announce about having play dates with other mummies, it's much easier to get mummies who are available at that time, right? Okay, so now let's move forward to our next module. I hope you guys are excited. All right. So it's about exploring chances. Okay. So it's kind of the same what I shared just now. Maybe some of the mom, before I share, maybe you can share what are the opportunity that you see, the chances that you see that you took action. Any mommy can share? You saw an opportunity and you think, okay, I think it's about time. I'm gonna take action. Yes, Kak Zul.
Well, after I left job, because I started being a freelance trainer, right? When it comes to a certain point, I realized that Of course, age is just a number. Right? But as a trainer, when you age, I find it very tiring. Right? And it becomes very stressful because I cannot afford to fall sick. Right? And I don't have, I mean, like, I have to do it by hook or by crook. Right? So it doesn't matter. I have to do it. So then it crossed my mind that, I've got to do something. Change. Right? I mean, like, to retire comfortably and not having to stick up to, like, this 7 hours of standing. Right? Of course, I enjoy it, but for it to become my main income, I think it's going to be very tiring, and I don't know how long I can last. I started to explore, right? So I hated this actually all my life, but unfortunately, I am into it now. So I registered my sister to join multi-level marketing.
Wow.
Because I think it just makes sense. Because eventually, I worked for like 30 over years, right? But of course, I got better. I got a house, but the satisfaction is not there, and I have to continue working.
Yeah.
Correct. So I guess when I look at the structure and I learn what all this MLM is all about, because I know no one loves it, I hated it. Kan, siapa kawan-kawan datang jual, kau jual je dapat beli. Kau jangan tak minta apa-apa. There's always the perception.
Okay,
correct?
right.
Yeah? But when I study the whole program, I think this one will make something suitable for me because it's about health product, and I see that a lot of my friends aging kaki sakit, segala benda sakit, So I think that's something I want to explore. Of course, it's something very new. I got to learn a lot of stuff, and daripada video editing tak lagi, kena edit and all that stuff. So I think you just have to take it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's awesome.
Belajar lah. I belajar about
Yes.
like
Yeah, every day is a learning
It's a
process.
learning, yeah,
Yes, thank
it's a
you.
learning process.
Thank you so much, Kak Zu. So the NLP, okay, the main topic that we'll cover today, the next one will be exploring chances, which is NLP. Any of you familiar with the word NLP? Oh yes, yes, right. So I just curated a new acronym, NLPI. Okay, so we'll cover on networking for growth, leveraging strength, pitching your business, and identifying opportunities. So this is how, as business mom, as mompreneur, you can explore to escalate or to scale up your business by implementing all this. All right, so as for networking for growth, is expanding your professional circles. Like I mentioned just now, right? So I was a SAM, and then I wanted to expand my circle at that time at home. So I involved in something which is still relatable to me, to my industry, which was financial. So I was involved in the stock market and also crypto. So we kind of speak the same language. So that's how I chose to expand my professional circles. But now that I wanted to expand my mommy circle, but I chose professional mothers, even though you are a SAM, you are a housewife, you are a professional housewife. You have you are educated mom, professional backgrounds, past background, because we can speak the same language and we understand. Some mom, you become a SAM, you choose to have a career break, so and then build meaningful relationships. So Alhamdulillah, I have managed to build many meaningful relationships, and not just me, it's gonna have a ripple effect where other mummies as well manage to build their own meaningful relationship, either professionally as well as personally. Okay? And share ideas and knowledge. So when I meet a lot of people, like when I started the Mom Tribe, I just didn't know what I wanted to do exactly. I didn't know how to build a great business model. So but I met a lot of people, even until today. For the whole 2 years and even for the whole year this year and this month especially, I met a lot of people just to gain knowledge. I pitch my ideas to them and get their feedbacks, and they share their ideas. So I gather all this information, all this knowledge, and try to build something great. Okay, and of course strengthening collaborative efforts. So for the past 2 years, we have worked with more than 100 brands. We collaborate with them. As you know, this is a one-woman show. How I can do this on my own? Because of the collaboration system that I create for the Mom Tribe. So we kind of leverage on other people's strength, their the services, the product that they have. That's how we work together. and how it can actually give back to the community, right? Okay. Leveraging strengths. So utilizing unique talent. So I believe that every mother has your own unique talent, right? So for me, I try to see what is it my strength. Okay? And then as I learn about my own strength and I learn about other people's strengths, this is the only way we can get to know other people's strength is by sitting down, communicate with them, pitching, we ask them about what are the based on their past background, and then based on what is their passion. Some mom, they are doing something else, but their passion is something else. So we try to dig what exactly that, how you can utilize the talents that you have and how you can actually support other moms with the uniqueness that you have. Okay, and enhancing personal branding. So this is very, very easy to say, to build personal branding by utilizing social media, right? So we have, just imagine back then for people to create personal branding, they gotta invest thousands of ringgit, put on billboard. You see, like along the way, along the highway, there are a lot of billboards because they need to build their brand as well as their personal branding. But by having utilizing social media platform, it is a free platform. Imagine that just your own brand or your own personal branding, you can open 10 branches, which is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, Twitter, all these are free. So why not we utilize it for us to build our personal branding and maximize resource efficiency effectively, right? So try to maximize the resources that are available out there. Okay, for example, you want to, back then we might use online transfer. You give your bank account number and then you do the transfer and then you have to track. It's very manual, right? But nowadays there are so many payment gateway that we can utilize. So we just have to explore. And as for me as well, I always try a new platform, but we have to learn. We must be, how to say, rajin sikit lah to learn what are the platform available and how to use it, and depending on the rate, whether we afford to pay for the rate or not. So yeah, try to utilize it rather than you hire someone to do it, which is you have to pay, but you can also utilize it, especially now that we have AI. So AI is my best employee, right? And turning strengths into action. So as I learned about myself that this is something that I never really noticed about me, because I always thought that, okay, I'm good at maths, I love to do calculations, so I love at maths those times. So I took actual science, and then I became a financial advisor. So I thought that that is my passion. And I loved it. I loved my years in the financial industry. But now that I run the Mom Tribe, I just realized that actually this is something that I have, I have the strength, but I never really realized it. Come to think of it, when I was during my Form 5, I was the one who actually organized the events, the annual dinner for Mummy. Okay. I was the one who actually organized the annual dinner. And then when I flashback during my years when I was in the US, I organized the Malaysian night. And that time, I told them when I pitched because I wanted to organize it, so we got to pitch our idea in order for us to be selected. So my pitching was, I wanted the Malay, Chinese, and Indian, everybody will perform cross cultural. Okay, what I mean is the Indian will do the Malay dance, the Malay will do the Chinese dance. It is something different. I want to do something unique because we are not just sharing about our culture to the community, but we also, as a community, we want to learn about each other's culture, right? So, and they accepted the proposal, and I was the one who actually organized it. So, so along the way now, I realized that, okay, this is my strength, so I just want to keep going with the Mom Tribe. With all the support, I will keep going, okay? All right, so pitching your business. Okay, highlighting your unique selling points. So even though we are selling the same thing, because if you notice these days, If you ask, everybody has their own business, even though they're working in corporate. Sometimes they will do side income, they become an agent or affiliate or MLM, must be have some side income. So, but then what differentiates you? What makes you different? Because even for Mom Tribe, there are a lot of other community out there, but we don't really call ourselves as a community, but we are the one who actually hosts program for mummies to empower mummies. So that's why the way we put it, like we connect the moms, we empower the mothers, because we are not just another ordinary community. Right, so you must identify what is your unique selling point as a financial advisor. What makes people want to invest with you? Because there are millions, thousands of people, agents out there, right? Okay, tailoring pitches to audience. This is important also, that we understand who are our audience. So as for the Mom Tribe, we know our unique selling point. Our mothers are young moms. So I know my audience. My audience are young mummies. So I will pitch to them. I will do my pitching according to the moms. Whether you're a business mom, corporate moms, as well as professional housewife, right? So even though we are all come from different background, but when we sit together, we can speak the same language. But how do I make you all can speak the same language, even though you come from different background? That's how I try to make it a unique, and I have to strategize it to make everyone feels comfortable with one another. Okay? Projecting confident energy. Okay, so this is the thing also that I would like to share to some moms, especially those who are introverts. Okay, so a lot of people might think that, oh, Idora is an extrovert. Of course, she can just stand there and talk, right? But the thing is, a lot of people don't know that I am confident, I have high energy, but deep inside, I am also nervous, I am also anxious when I wanted to do something. So it is a normal feeling, but we just have to go for it and be confident with our ideas, be confident with our pitching, our presentation, right? So I would always like to say that I am like a duck swimming in the water. So look very confident, but down there it's like zzz, like that. Yeah. And marketing your product effectively. So that's why if you know in the business term, you must know who are your target avatar, right? So mummies, it can be like a lot of mummies, a lot of people are mummies, right? But who are Mom Tribe mummies? And what makes a lot of companies and brands come to the Mom Tribe and approach us is because they understand our mummies, all of you, are the quality moms, because this is the thing that I also want to create, because there are a lot of other mummies who like to gossip, and we feel sad. You see how Ika actually shared, she also had the same struggle like other mummies, but then you see her like complaining and this and that, but what did she say? She took action when she reminded herself about her friend. So that what makes Mom Tribe Mummies different. It's all about, okay, what's next for me. It's not about me dwelling to the feeling and emotion and feel sad and all that lah, right? So it's all about growth. So this is how we sell it. Our marketing is to grow, for mummies, all of us to connect and grow, and let's grow together. All right. Okay, now we want to identify the opportunities in running a business. Okay, so we gotta spot the market gaps. Okay, as for me, that time when I started Mom Tribe, I just realized that so this is the idea lah. When I went for a play date that time, so I went for a few play dates, so it was really fun. I bring my kids. The idea is for my kids to socialize, because my kids were still not at school at the time. So okay, the kids have fun, socialize. But what happened to the mothers? The mother would just stand and watch the kid. There are like 10 moms there. Stand and just watch the kids. Okay, right? Oh, yeah, and then kids have fun. And then, okay, let's go home. So I realized something not right. Okay? That time, my idea was, okay, I want to bring my kids to social life, and I also get to see other moms. So I am the talkative and very extrovert. I always approach mommy with your name. Hey, Lily, I approach you. Or maybe you approach me, I'm not sure. So this is the thing that I wanted to explore for Mom Tribe, because I realized that the gap that we don't have that time, the gap the gap was actually when mummies didn't get connected during events. Okay, so that's why we came up with playgroups and mom dates. So not just the kids get to play together, but moms also get to connect with one another. All right, so analyze customer needs. So we have organized more than 100 playgroups and mom dates. Throughout the years, the past 2 years, we studied what actually the moms needs, right? I would say that mommy actually need their own me time. Yeah, their support system, someone to just share and to someone to reach out and how they can ask for support. And of course, leveraging new platforms. What are the platforms available? So that time when I had that idea, I used that time TikTok was kind of new. So I just wanted to explore how to use TikTok. At that time when I met a mentor and I asked him, he's a TikToker lah. So I asked him how you do it, how do you build your brand, how do you build your community on TikTok. So and then I tried it on TikTok. I started just with my name, Idora Kashunada, and I shared this idea to mummies. And then my video went FYP. I'm not sure if any of you came from TikTok. None of you, right? Yeah, surprisingly, right? So it actually started with TikTok. Like for a few months, almost a year lah. So a lot of mummies came from TikTok, and that's how I leveraged on TikTok. And after a while, only then I started with Instagram also at the same time. But then it was more on TikTok. But now more focused on Instagram. We have thread nowadays, yeah, so it's easier actually. So try to leverage on whatever platforms available. And adapting to industry changes, right? So as we can see, a lot of like I said lah, last time I was in the financial industry, and then I just realized that I wanted to do something macam not so financial lah. So because of the pandemic and all that, I just realized that okay lah, the industry kind of changed at that time because there were a lot of things that happening in the financial industry at that time. So I just wanted to take a break, and I kind of adapt with that situation. I just came up with something new. Okay. All right. So maybe from the sharing that I gave just now, any mommy want to share like what are the opportunities that you saw just and then you took action? Because I believe that all of you, just like me, I studied actuarial science, right? And I was in the financial industry 7 years. And then I moved to something totally different because I saw the opportunity and it's something for me and it's something that I can do for someone else, and I created something new. Maybe any mommy can share. You were from different background and suddenly you change your career. Okay, any mommy can share? Yes, Rashini? Okay.
And then my husband started the preschool business, and then he needed a female face, so I resigned my original job. I was so sad, from best job to washing but mom. I came totally different, but no regrets. I struggled at the beginning, and then I grew the business. Now, when you say Wonder Minds, most of them will know that it's a very well known preschool. So no regrets. So from HR job to preschool, but what just want to share is everything that you do, there'll be a struggle, there'll be a drop. You just need to work hard and never give up, and then you will just rise. Now no regrets. You asked me to go back to corporate, no. Now I want to go for tribe talk, I want to go for Ibu talk, just enjoy the time I have, and then network with people. Yeah, so don't give up.
Thank you, Dashini. Any mommy want to share? Yes, please.
I think, like I said earlier, that I've been jumping a few industry. Yes, at first I am accounting graduate, but then working in the accounting department for a year, and I found out that I don't like it. It's just not me. I don't I don't love numbers like Dora, but then I discovered myself that I actually enjoy meeting people. I enjoy socializing with people, and then my passion is more to helping people discover what they actually love, what they actually dream, what actually they want to achieve in their life. So right now I'm in the takaful industry. At first I was really scared because I used to I'm quite skeptical before with the people in takaful or insurance industry. I find it like macam I I I thought it would be the hard industry, but then when I actually go into the industry and learn about it, right now I would say that I totally fall in love with it already. Even though I'm quite new now, it's my 7 month into the industry, but I think I love the time flexibility. I I love
R&D, okay, because the company already done all that. You don't have to do it anymore. All you gotta do, you have all the materials. Their brand is already on the billboard all over Malaysia and on social media, TV, radio, and they prepared everything. Like they already prepared you the materials, like the sales kit. They also have trainings for you for free. For entrepreneurs, they gotta invest to go for trainings, right? So utilize the whatever platform that they have. I always ask my husband, you should join the leadership program. I ask my husband. My husband is actually a leader of his own agency lah. He runs his own agency. So utilize it because entrepreneurs, we gotta spend like 5 figures to get all these trainings, right? So leverage on that. And networking for growth, as this one for me. The whole 2 years of Mom Tribe is all about networking for me. You know, I met a lot of mummies with many potentials, with many experiences, and also met with many brand owners. I also listen to what actually they want, and I listen to mummies what they want. So I try to connect them together, right? So even though you I will always say the professional housewives, right? For you to stay relevant and for you to stay productive, just go out and meet someone. Doesn't matter who, because you will learn something new. Or else you get stuck. Because it's just gonna be a mommy baby language. Right, so this is how you can grow. Okay. Maybe other mommy can share your experience of networking. Or maybe some mom might find it struggling. Because networking is very like a business jargon term, right? But for mummies, I will always say like you know, like just to grow your circle, meet, build new relationship, friendship. Okay, maybe any of you can share your networking experience, and from that networking experience, that you actually come up with something great. Okay, okay.
Okay. Actually, for me, networking, I would tag the Mom's Tribe also because from Mom's Tribe, I knew Nisa. I think a few moms here also know Nisa Chai.
Nisa.
Nisa.
Yeah. Supposed to come today.
Yeah. So before I go for YMAC this year, I actually joined Nisa for her food review things. So that's the first time that I met her, and then after that we go for a breakfast in section 2, if I'm not mistaken, or section social media. So I know that she's working with LOL Asia. So I told her that actually early this year, me and my husband we go for a comedy, a stand-up comedy, Jimmy Carr. And then she said that they actually organizing a event in December, which is they will invite Kumar and a lot more comedians. And then she offered me a free ticket. I was like, oh, okay. And I asked my husband was like, okay, we can go. So it became our dinner, our date night. And so I would say that since then, like almost every week, I would see Nisa for at least one time. So we become buddies. So I think that's what I treasure from this networking and MOMTRIBE. I think it's not easy for you to find someone that you can click and you feel comfortable, but you don't judge them, or you can just be yourself. So that's what I treasure from the networking.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because the thing about MOMTRIBE is where we, how do I say it, is what we call us as not another community group. Because if it's just another community group, we're just gonna talk, curhat, and then that's it and go home. That's alright. But what we want here is for you it's about what's next. You know, this is also what's next for me. As for the past 2 years, I already run playdates, mom day, and that's what's next for me and what's next for MOMTRIBE. And actually, a lot of people, and especially my husband, because my family members and my friends, they are still in that industry, financial industry. They've been knocking the door and calling me to come back. Okay, you should come. Imagine my husband is a leader, so of course he wants me to be part of his team, kind. And I know how lucrative the income is, especially for MLM. A lot of MLM business owners also kept on coming to me. But I told them that I cannot represent MOMTRIBE as another company. You know, because I don't want to trap my moms. Like when you come here, suddenly it's another company. So I don't want people to feel that, because it has to be genuine, right? And the reason why you found your tribe, you know, Ika, you all found your tribe because of the idea and the you know how I myself, alhamdulillah, with Allah's will, curated the kind of mummies who actually come. The ones who come actually the one who seek for growth. That's how I would say it. So that's why it's easy for you to click with the moms, right? Okay, then now moving on, let us do a quick Q&A session. Alright? Maybe any mummies from the just now that we remember the NLP, right? NLP, okay, maybe you can share, list down what are the 4 chances to explore. The 4 NLP. Anyone remember? We already covered it today. Networking, right? And networking. And then L for leveraging strength. What kind of strength that we can leverage on? Our talent. What else? The resources available, knowledge, available platforms, right? And then P for teach your business. Sometimes it's not even a business, it's just an idea, right? So I also at the early stage I met like big founders. So I pitched the idea. You know how many times you got rejected? How many proposals I already prepared? Like I would say hundreds proposals. I think every day and a lot of them be rejected. Okay, it's not easy lah. It ain't easy lah. Especially entrepreneur, you know, right? Do you know Canva? If you know their story, how many that is like my inspiration lah. I have like Canva one day. Because the idea is totally different. Because people will thought this is another community, you know. Macam this community is not profit making, so people don't feel like it's something can go far. It's just you can build as a community builder. It's just a community lah, and a lot of people are doing community building as well, right? So okay, I want to make this as my career. So I take MOMTRIBE seriously lah, basically, right? So P, reaching your business, right? And then I stands for identify the opportunities, right? Okay. Okay, state the key takeaways on leveraging strengths. Okay, anyone? Maybe you can, it's easier if you can think about your own personal experience. Is there any platform or anyone that you know that you have leverage on? You know, as simple as your family support system, kiddo care, school. For me, schools are my support system as well. Without school, how am I going to go to work and my kids? Because I don't have I thought that I could be a homeschool mom. You know, I can homeschool my kids. I tried it, like for the first 3 years, but I don't think I'm capable to be a homeschool mom lah. So I rather that I send my kids to the professionals because I'm not professional in that sense. So I send my kids to the professional, let them handle it. So I leverage on them on that part, right? Because if everybody homeschool, then who's gonna be then the teacher? Who's gonna send the kid to the teacher? So everybody like be a homeschool parent, but it's good because the homeschooling parents nowadays, it's like everywhere. You know, and I totally respect for parents who do homeschooling because it takes a lot of effort. And you have to be professional in that sense. As much as we put 100% our career, that's how the homeschooling moms, it's like a career to them as well. You know, they really study all the books. If you ask the homeschooling mom, you will say intimidated. I haven't done enough. Because my used to be partner, my former co-founder, she homeschooled her kids. But 6 years old, she sent to school lah. But still, she respect her. You know. So she basically homeschooling parents, they done a lot more and they are really present with the kids compared to working parents. Okay? Oh, and yeah, anyone can share. Maybe you saw someone you know, they use that as a leverage. Because we thought leveraging is like very jargon, right? It's always about businesses, company, but sometimes something personal is how we leverage on as well. Anyone can share? I mean, I'm sure that all of you have leverage on something, right? Okay.
I think I leverage on my in-laws because I think without them, if like yes, I work flexible hour, but then at some time I would need to go for meetings at night. I need to go see client maybe later in the evening. So that's what my in-law come into the picture where they actually help me to pick up the kids, take care of the kids. Even my, I would say my husband's family, where they are really involved. What I mean is, there's a saying that to raise a kid, you need a village, right? So they are my village.
Where is the village?
Where are the people? They are my village. So I thank God for that, for my husband's family. Without them, I think I wouldn't success in my career.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much. Maybe some of you have you identified your own strength, right? And then how you leverage your strength to other people. Maybe you can share. It can be something professional as well in your career. Your strength is in certain areas, and how that strength of yours you can actually help other people. And I'm sure you can share because that is your in child development. Sorry, what is it again?
It's okay.
I'm in development. At first it was more towards childhood development, but as because prior to having kids, I was already doing a little like support groups for mental health awareness. So after having kids, I was going to childhood development, and I was now I'm focusing more on personal growth. So I guess for me, what I realized is that as much as we have certain backgrounds and certain things, that's what we thought we were going to be good at. That's why we took our degree in it. That's why we took our courses in it. And then that's why a lot of us have changed directions. This is because we don't know ourselves enough.
relatable and something that people can sort of connect with, basically. So I'm leveraging on that. I'm leveraging on my actual diagnosis, what people might call a disorder or a disability. I feel that's my strength. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Just to highlight on that one, right? Because this is something that I also realized about myself along the way of me running Mom Tribe. So it's not that I diagnosed and I identified first, only then I move forward. I just took action first. So is it on or not?
That's right. The green lamp there.
Just tak on.
Yeah. When I was doing it, like thinking.
Oh, you ke? Oh, okay.
I guess I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Ada green tak?
Just now, okay, never mind. So,
Nanti you letak cakap baju. Kalau pegang-pegang dia kata tutup.
tak nak, is it on?
It's on, so green.
Just now I saw the screen. You bring.
Green, right?
Or you want to change?
No, you can't see.
It's not green.
Yes. I think you just take it off lah. I'm just afraid that it's not recorded. So, tak nak.
Okay, take it off.
Tapi dia on je kan? Dia video recording.
Yes, so
Okay.
not using?
Maybe not, I just take louder lah. Okay, okay, so I just took action, and along the way I realized that my strength is to connect people. So I understand, I listen, and I understand, like you said kan, that is your strength, and I just found out there are mummies who need it, so that's how I connect. Oh, I know this one lady, and I connect them. So now that I am in BNI, Business Networking International. So BNI, the whole idea of BNI is actually what I do. So I found it's easy for me because it's all about listening to what people want, and I try to connect with the network that I have. So I think that's why I said I support other mommy, whatever that you want to do. What matters is not what the consequences gonna be, but it's about you taking action. Whatever that you want to do, just take the first baby step, and you see how it goes from there. Even though we took action, I took action, there are a lot of hurdles and a lot of struggles lah. But then along the way, it's always about whether you learn, whether you succeed or you learn. It's not about whether you succeed or you fail, right? Okay. And then, so share how to pitch your business. I already shared my experience, how I pitch the business and how it actually worked and how it actually gave a great ripple effect to other mummies. Maybe you can share your pitching, okay, how you talk to other people and how it actually benefits you and other people as well. Okay, anyone can share how to pitch about your business? Dashini, how do you pitch your business?
Pitch my business to. Okay, I also have a kids club in
Louder. You don't have the mic now.
I also have a kids club in Mandarin Oriental.
Wow.
So how did I pitch? Again, networking. So I know someone who worked there, and then that person knows that I have a preschool and I am very involved with kids. So then they connected me, and then I pitched my ideas. And my idea was totally no gadgets.
Oh.
Bringing back to old school, like playing Matus Berman, playing craft, and anything without gadget. So my kids club is in Mandarin Oriental, focusing only for the guest kids. So they come, there's no gadget at all. So 1 hour or 45 minutes, they just off the gadget. So they are happy. So it's different, right? So that's how I got the.
That's great.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes you just have to be brave to pitch about our business. And we never see whether it's a yes for today or probably later. Or probably that person will connect you to someone else.
Someone else, that's right. So that person just know that I do this, right? So when there's an opening, this straight away remembers me. That's how you connect. So even networking, right? So you're talking, so next time you know that somebody wants credential.
Yes,
Somebody
right.
who wants a civil engineer.
Okay, thank you Dashini. Alright. So maybe ada mommy who would like to share share how to pitch your business. Alright? Okay.
So actually, I'm doing business jual baju like fashion for blouse. So I selling baju raya and also the blouse that I'm wearing now. Okay. The one that I'm wearing now is the one that I selling. But unfortunately, because of the TikTok, so I have to close my boutique. Yeah, so this is the part that I have to close my boutique because of the supplier itself jual. So how I want to go for it. So actually, I heard that the some of the best entrepreneurs, which is Nilofa. Nilofa once said that you don't stop but you pause. So I take pause. I tell my husband that I close my boutique on November and then we pause, relax first. So because we also like very hectic with the moving to the new house and everything. And then 2025 start now until 2025 kita rehat, kita pause and then we come back. So actually with the Mom Tribe, I found Azurin said that to me, Afika, if you want to come back, let me know, let's join together. See the Mom Tribe. So because of I go to Mom Tribe, the first I know Mom Tribe is buka vendor during the event. Yes. During that time, I go for the Mom Tribe few events and then networking with people. And then that time it's already the business slowing down. But then I just go and pitch my business. I'm telling them because my Instagram is active. So I thought I also explained to my husband so how we want to sell our clothes that we already have stocks lah. Of course lah baju tak basi bukan makanan. And then still lagi dessert baju yang I simpan stok bukan yang dimakan zaman lah. Jadi my husband said why not we go for booth. So we know Kelangkari very famous with weekend punya booth event. So I pick any date that's suitable for me and my husband because my husband working on Saturday. Of course he need to be available to take care of the kids. Mama have to work at the booth. So I pick any date that's suitable. I open the booth for Saturday and Sunday. And that's actually very good for us. Happy also because we can find our time. I also got to actually it's not about now. Actually it's not about to become a profit. Actually become to you want to people to know your brand. So my brand actually since the teenage sampai lah mamis, everything yang loose, yang senang nak breastfeeding and everything, pergi kerja and everything.
Senior mommy and senior mommy.
Yes, also have. I also have because my mom also I choose the clothes by myself. My mom also choose and dia pun boleh pakai. Dia jual untuk kawan-kawan dia juga. So actually that's the things lah about it.
See, I really like the idea where you actually, it's not that you share a business opportunity, you are just sharing that you are taking a break from your business, and from there somebody actually, you pitch that business that you are taking a break to someone, which is MOMTRIBE-my, and she actually offered you if you come back, call me. So that is the kind of pitching also, you know? Yeah. Alright, so thank you so much Amika. Now when it comes to our conclusion, exploring chances means unlocking growth through networking, leveraging your strength, pitching your business confidently and identify the right opportunities. So these steps empower you to turn aspirations into achievements while balancing your role as a mother as well as a working mom. Right. Okay, so I just want to share with you, I think we have about a few minutes, a case study. Yeah, this is a real story that happened in MOMTRIBE recently, where these two moms, they are stranger mummies. Alright, her name is Mami Azian and another one is Mami Wahida. Okay, so Mami Azian, she owns a feminine wash. Okay, she sells feminine wash for moms and kids. Right, so she reached out to MOMTRIBE and she just want to explore. She pitched about her business and she wants to explore how she can actually leverage on the MOMTRIBE community. As for Mami Wahida, she owns a confinement lady services. So as you know lah, after we give birth, when we hire a confinement lady and stay in to take care of us and take care of the baby, right? So she provides that service for mummies. So both of them actually just started the business and they came to our recent program. We call it as Startup Moms program. So during the program, we encourage mummies to pitch about your business, to do networking, to tell other mummies about to share a little bit more about their own business and see how that they can actually work together. So surprisingly, after a few weeks, I just realized that these mummies actually tagged the MOMTRIBE on Instagram and they said that they just collaborated for an event. So they open a booth together, they basically sell their products together, their business together. And not only that, they actually come up with a package where they sell each other's product. to their clients, right? So because this mom, as you can see, they have the same target audience, similar, which is mummies. So why not if we just work together, leverage on each other's strength, and explore new opportunity. So these are the things that we never know, the unforeseen opportunities. You know, when you go to the event, you never know that you will come up with a successful collaboration. So this is the thing that we want to explore and leverage on. Right. Okay. Maybe any mummy, you want to share any collaboration opportunity that you have done before, or any pitching that you've done and then you came up with something great? Okay.
Can I share?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so last time I used to be the founder for Mom's Accreditation cookies, and then there's this time where I did this pitching during your BNI, because at that time you mentioned BNI, right? So BNI is a really good, powerful platform that from the get to know, there's like one open day kan BNI, if I'm not mistaken. So through that I get to know from one BNI guy that helped me to tap into back then it was Sultan Aziza Hospital. Now it's known as Ohana. So Mom's Munch actually catered to all the mothers there.
Wow.
And there's this one Malay artist, I forgot the name, but she's quite popular. So she also tried and loved it, and it was doing good just through business pitching and networking. So yeah, like what you're doing right now is like really empowering on people and creating opportunity, because you never know. Just be kind to everyone. Yeah. So yeah, that's my sharing. So now Mom's Munch is on her.
Thank you, Farah. Yeah, so I just took over from her. So she has been coaching me to drive this business, and so far doing well. Yeah.
I would like to do hats.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Farah. We have other mummy. Actually, if you are like I said, macam if you are a trainer, for example, right, you are also collaborating with your training provider, right? You are collaborating with them. It looks like they are paying you and all that, but actually you guys are working together, right? Same thing for you, financial advisors. You are also collaborating actually with your parent company, with your company, because they are leveraging on you to actually sell their products, right? Yeah, same thing. So actually, any business or any kind of relationship is a collaboration. Actually, if you want to look at it in the business term and business jargon, lah, right? Yeah. So okay, that's our module for the whole day. Okay. So and this is one of the case study. There are actually a lot of other case study that we found amazing through the MOMTRIBE. As you can see just now, you can hear the honest stories from all the moms, how they actually got clients, business opportunities, building friendship relationships, and even sometimes, as a personal story for MOMTRIBE also, we have worked with Jiwa Damai. If you know, Jiwa Damai is a psychology clinics. There are about 6-7 branches around Klang Valley. So how I got to know Jiwa Damai is also from the MOMTRIBE-my. Her husband is basically one of the board of directors of Jiwa Damai, so she actually connected MOMTRIBE to them, and we have worked with them for a few times. And even like today, Clever Cake, how I collaborate with them, that they actually came to MOMTRIBE and they want to explore how that we can work together, right? So that's how I actually called the founder and I asked if we can use the center. And yes, we managed to bring all the moms together and you all get to express, you get to share, you get to networking at the same time, right?
I have something to share actually. For a few minutes before our coffee break, alright. So actually, based on my business, of course there is a downside. Of course, I still remember that this time I have to go for outstation kerja training kat Thailand, Bangkok, and then I asked my family members. I don't want to say inside lah kan. Alright, so and then when I come back, they picked me up in the car, and then someone, I think I story before, I cried before during the first event of MOMTRIBE. That this lady told me that why not I close the boutique and focus with the kids.
Yeah.
So harsh.
Why?
So
Okay,
I was like,
okay, thank you so much, Ika. Okay, so that is the case study and what we covered for today. And so we will cover moving on to our next module after our lunch break. So I hope everyone will enjoy your lunch, and I'll see you guys in another hour for our next module. Thank you so much, Mami.
Thank you.